Kenny Smith, left may leave Charles Barkley needing a partner on TNT's NBA shows. Ethan Miller, Getty Images. Depending on how the Pistons' search for a new head coach goes, TNT's Inside the NBA may need to fill the chair next season between Charles Barkley and Ernie Johnson. That's because Detroit is interested in interviewing Kenny Smith for the job, according to reports. In addition, the Pistons are bringing in another former NBA player, Juwan Howard, to make his own pitch to be their next coach. Having spent the final 3 seasons of his 19-year career with the Heat before ending his playing days in 2013, the 45-year-old has been an assistant with that team. Detroit fired its previous coach, Stan Van Gundy, earlier in May, saying that, over the past 2 seasons our team has not progressed. Also, the Pistons' president of basketball operations, Van Gundy, had control of personnel decisions during a 4-year period when the team went 152-176 and reached the playoffs just once, making a quick exit as the East's No. 8 seed in 2016, and he was criticized for a trade this year in which he took on the onerous contract of Blake Griffin. The Pistons are also looking at 2 other NBA assistant coaches, the Spurs' Ime Udoka and the Raptors' Nick Nurse, per the Detroit Free Press, but the 53-year-old Smith would provide a jolt of star power to one of the league's more nondescript teams. After helping the Rockets win 2 NBA titles in a 10-year career as a point guard, Smith joined Turner Sports in 1998 and has been a longtime sparring partner in lighthearted banter with Barkley, and later Shaquille O'Neal, on TNT's popular studio show. On an episode of Inside the NBA, shortly after Van Gundy was fired, Barkley said that the Pistons should hire their greatest former player, Isaiah Thomas, to be their new head of basketball operations. Both Smith and O'Neal vocally supported the idea, but Detroit has yet to fill that position. Both Smith and Howard reportedly interviewed for the Knicks coaching vacancy last month, but that job went to former Grizzlies coach David Fizdale. Landing the Pistons gig would represent a homecoming of sorts for Howard, who starred at Michigan as a member of the Fab Five, and became the only member of that vaunted group to win an NBA championship, when he helped the Heat to the 2012 title. According to ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski, Detroit has brought in a pair of former NBA coaches, Jim Linham and Bernie Bickerstaff, to serve as consultants for its search. That could possibly help Howard's cause, as both coached him during the start of his career, after Washington made him the 5th pick in the 1994 draft. Shams Charania of Yahoo Sports, who first had the news of the Pistons' interest in Smith, also reported that the team was considering former Raptors head coach Dwayne Casey. Read more from the Post. Cavs Warriors is the Fast and Furious of the NBA. That's a good thing. Brian Colangelo's alleged burner Twitter accounts will be investigated by 76ers Holtby save, Orpik goal give Capitals Game 2 win over Golden Knights. No, the fire at Mets City Field did not involve a dumpster.